How many of you have ever stared at your computer screen, your blood sugar's so low and your brain's so spaced out that you really don't have any idea what you're doing? And in a little bit you realize you're not productive at all for about an hour. That's me. And how many of you have gone to a meeting but you're so hungry you can't even concentrate on the meeting? Okay, so taking care of your physical body is very important for your health and business. It's also important for your health. Your health is also very important for your life, obviously. It does you no good to have your dreams come true if you are too sick to enjoy them. So I want to repeat that. It does you no good to have your dreams come true, but you're too sick to enjoy them. So the next point here is, let's face it, you are going to pay money for your health. You're going to pay money either now and pay less, or you can wait and pay for your health later and you'll pay more, probably a lot more. But either way, you're going to pay money for your health. So, I think sometimes we think that if we pay for something now, it won't be as expensive and we won't have to pay anything really, just one or two things. No, you really do have to pay for your health. You either pay now or you pay later. So that was kind of a revelation to me. We really don't get out of it for free. So my presentation today is about how to add one habit to your life to increase your health exponentially. Okay. First thing I want to talk about, though, before then, is how many of you think about, don't have to raise your hand, but think about the last time you changed a habit for the better for your health. Either adding or subtracting a behavior from your life. Think about that. How well did it go? How long did the behavior change last? Did it ever happen? So, knowing what is good for us is totally different than doing what is good for us. And that's a human thing. That's not just each individual person. We all know more or less what we can do to be healthy, but doing it is a completely different thing. Okay. And the reason is because you're changing a habit. Habits, you're either adding a habit or you're changing some kind of a habit. Adding it or taking it away. But changing a habit is not that easy. And I think we forget that it's not that easy to change a habit. We think, oh yeah, I'll just do this and, well, why didn't it work? Or I'll just not do this and, well, why couldn't I keep just not doing that? Changing a habit is not that easy. So I have a really quick example of that. Last year, my husband Jim and I went on a weekend retreat. And they said, when you get home from this retreat, change one habit. Change one thing in your life, one habit. So we went home and we moved our silverware in the kitchen from one drawer to the other drawer. That was in October. And yesterday I still went for a spoon from that drawer. So it took at least a month to not go there every single time to get a spoon. And even after I was thinking and knew in my head that it was over here, my body would still even just go there. So I put some candy in there, but that wasn't a good idea. I had to take that out because then I kept going there. Okay. So what I'm going to show you today it's small change. It's a new behavior that you add. And it's easy, it's cheap, and it provides a huge return on your time investment. Oh, one other thing, how many of you out there don't like the taste of vegetables? Or you have one that you really don't like? Broccoli, anyone? So, this works even if you don't like the taste of vegetables. Alright. So, I'm going to show you how to eat more vegetables by making smoothies. That's what I'm going to do today. That's what's under this mysterious cover here. Okay. Okay. Am I still on? No, no alcohol, sorry. That'd be the really fun, successful thing to do. And you don't get any points for neatness. At least with me. Yeah. When I make these, there's like things everywhere. Okay, so did you know that eating vegetables improves your health in almost every single way you can think of? And I mean vegetables, green things, okay? Vegetables can do everything from boosting your energy, reducing inflammation, to fighting diseases like cancer. They really are a miracle food. They really are. And it makes sense, because they're everywhere on the planet, correct? And it used to be that we ate the grasses and the weeds and things, and that's what made us healthy. So, most of us do not eat enough of them. So this is an easy way to make a vegetable smoothie that tastes good, okay? I can even put broccoli in here, that's why I made them, because I do not like broccoli. And I won't eat it. So, it's in here, it doesn't taste like broccoli. Okay, so, the first thing you want to do is you want to buy or borrow a cheap blender. And I mean cheap. You don't have to have a Vitamix for $400. This is a $29.99 blender. You can even get it for cheaper. Okay, I did have one cheaper and then my husband broke it, so. And I had to buy it. Okay. Next, you want to get your ingredients. So what we're going to do today is a very easy version. All right? It only has 3 ingredients. No, not yet, but I have lovely assistants for later. First thing you always want to do, oh wait, I do need help. Can you pass these out? And Madeline is one of my lovely assistants, she might help too. And there's some lovely assistants over there too.
Kim's the lovely assistant.
Cue the lovely assistants. Okay, so the first thing that you do is you add a liquid. There's a whole, on the sheet you're getting, is the basics of a smoothie. You can use lots of different kinds of liquids. Today I'm using almond milk, vanilla flavored from Trader Joe's. You always want to add the liquid first so that your blender has something to do.
Is it soy milk?
No,
What's that?
this is almond milk.
Oh, almond milk.
Vanilla flavored almond milk.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
The next thing you do is you add your vegetable. Today I'm using frozen spinach. If you use something that's frozen, it also makes it nice and cold because it has some ice in it. Or you can add ice. The thing that's fun about these is you can really put in whatever you want. And then if you don't like it, you just add something else. And it changes it. Okay, so then I add some spinach. Okay, so I add the spinach. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to add fruit. You want it to be ripe. This is a ripened banana that's frozen. Yeah, good, and it's thawed a little bit, which is a good thing. And you just put the banana in here. Now, if you've got a cheap blender, don't put beets in here, okay, because you're going to break your blender. But if you want to put beets in there, you just chop them up into little bitty pieces or have a food processor and chop them up, and then you can put them in there, because you can literally put any vegetables in there you want. Okay, so let's put our banana in there. Bananas are very sweet. They are really good, especially for beginning smoothies.
Does it have to be ripe?
If it's not ripe, it won't be as sweet. So it's up to you. It's up to you. But if you're trying to cover up broccoli, you want it to be sweet. Okay. So then, unless you like broccoli. Yes. Okay. Now, you want to make sure you put the lid on your blender. And you turn it on. I know it sounds like a DC-10. Okay, let's see how it's... And it's really basic. If you want it to be thicker, you add less liquid. If you want it to be thinner, you add more. If it's not sweet enough, you add more sweetener. And this one's more thick. That's all right. Okay. Guess what? That's it. That's it. That's it. You can use any kind of vegetables you want in there. But it's very easy. So you'll see on the handout, there's lots of different things. I gave it step by step. And you know, sometimes when you come home and you're really hungry and you're really tired and you don't know what to eat, you got all these vegetables in the fridge and you're like, I don't want to cook these. Put them in the blender. Just put them in the blender, add some sweet fruit to it, and you're eating veggies. Because your goal is to eat more vegetables. That's your goal. Okay, hold on just a second. Hold just a second. Okay. Yes, and some of the things that are also very good to add are down here at the bottom, the optional ingredients too. So that makes it really easy to add things, like if you want more protein in it, add some protein powder. You can add nuts, you can add nut butters. You can really experiment with virtually anything. And the thing I like about it is it's easy and it's cheap. And it's, you know, it's an easy habit to start. You don't have to do it every day, but the more vegetables you eat, the healthier your body is going to be. Okay, so I think that's it. Yes, so I have some up here that I made last night, and I believe they're starting to thaw. Oh, they're still kind of hard. Oh boy. Okay, well you might have popsicles up here. So, and I'll pour some of these. Why don't I pour some of these first, and we can do this one first. Yeah, go ahead and hand some out. And then I'll pour some on here. So
feels like bribery.
They are all frozen because she
yes, they are.
popsicle right now. She frozen. They'll melt by the time the meeting's over. Okay.
Popped it right out.
It's the thick one.
Just
Careful.
got away from me, huh? Whoops. Yeah, I can see that one. It still tastes like spinach.
Lots of spinach, kale, orange juice.
They're still kind of frozen. I apologize.
Just the milk out of it.
Yeah, I'll just eat my vegetables in vegetable form. I'm not afraid of vegetables.
Oh, that's yummy. Okay, don't be afraid to try it. I know it's green. Yes, questions? Okay, I'm going to do what? Yes. I take out the seeds. Before I do
Does anybody else have questions for Deb? Anybody have questions for Deb?
Tastes good.
Comments? Tastes good, Edie says.
See, and it's spinach even.
Too sweet.
I like it.
Yes, it's very sweet. I made everybody a really sweet one to start with.
I want one to go, please.
But the bananas will sweeten up pretty much every vegetable you put them with, so it's pretty easy. Okay, well,